Patience is better than pride. Ecclesiastes 7, verse 8. There's a song we'd sing at church when I was younger, and it starts with a line, "Empty and broken, I came back to you." It later goes, "A vessel of honor I am today, all because Jesus didn't throw my clay away." A few days ago, someone I've known for a very long time died. And it was just a few days before that I had thought about her. News of her passing made me sad and reflective. Who am I? How am I doing? Am I living or just passing time, occupying space and wasting precious breath? Am I here? Hi guys. It's intrinsically important for us to recognize who we are. This doesn't mean it's who we will be forever or who we have always been, but current state gives us a sense of awareness of our strengths, our feelings, our proclivities, what drives us, what elates us, who and what we are happiest around. Every shred of my fiber tells me that I am leaps and bounds away from where I was and where I am heading. We are neither made perfect beings, nor do we get things right after the first go, or even sometimes after a single do-over. But that gift that life brings us is the opportunity of trying again. Growing up, I used to have these nuggets of wisdom that I would pass on to friends and family, and they would always ask me how I know such or so much things. And I never knew what that answer was. I used to talk about life lessons beyond my years as if I had gone through some life-altering experiences, which honestly I had not. I had not gone through anything. But now I have. Now when I recall my words as a young child, I'm comforted because I know now what I was referring to then. I know what loss feels like. I know emotional pain is as tangible as a broken limb. I know how dark and scary facing uncertainty can seem. But I also know what the other side of those things are able to look like, are able to feel like. I know that the phrase, "the sun comes out tomorrow," means the sun comes out tomorrow. I've experienced what that means. I know what "it will get better in time" equates to when you stick it out. Back then, I was speaking from the experiences of others, from stories I read or overheard, from movies I watched, because I've always banked on my curious nature to listen, observe, and read past the cover page in order to acquire knowledge and guidance. But I got my own taste, and I continue to get my own taste of life. Every experience we pass through is a season, an event, and an institution. So we need not go numb as we encounter them, but instead open our minds, our hearts, and our senses and learn from them what is being taught. We're all in somewhere, and time and life teaches us that we never get to actually stop off anywhere and just sit still in stagnancy. Because even when we land in what we assume to be our destinations, whether it's our career, relationships, parenthood, responsibilities, acquisitions, whatever it is, we keep moving to maintain them. The world keeps turning and we keep going and growing older. But let's not just grow old with time. I hope we gain other attributes with age, like empathy and understanding and compassion and wisdom and grace and patience and faith. I wouldn't have known what to ask God for if I was King Solomon when he became a young king. But it is my belief that even before asking for wisdom, Solomon was already wise beyond his time. Only then would he had the insight to ask for wisdom so that he could be a great ruler over a great nation. We each may not have kingdoms as great as Solomon had, but we have our lives and ourselves to govern. And I wish we all find it in our best interests to govern ourselves with wisdom and integrity, to walk this life with grace and humility, and grant respect before demanding it from others. Because if we each govern our own state of affairs in this similar manner, we'd find we live more at peace with each other than we tend to. We can't expect others to treat us with love when we are selfish and cruel and hold no regard for what is best for anyone but ourselves. At some point, most of us will look back at our lives and we'd either hate or love what we see. It's good to be proud. It's good to be happy with the trail we leave behind while we walk through this life. It's wonderful when our legacy, even while we are still alive, to receive the thanks and praises. When our legacy is mostly good. When even while facing tests and trials, we can be beacons to others and not lose ourselves in the messiness of life. Because life has a way of taking and stripping us down in the process. The great wise King Solomon once said, vanity, vanity, all is vanity in the end. A friend of mine, we were having a conversation recently in which she said, life is already too hostile, unprovoked. It's always a blessing when we can find people who we can just exist with without the added tax of hostility. That is a gem right there. So to leave you this week, I leave you with the words from Jennifer Hudson. I remember me staring at myself, see these same two eyes, see these same 2 feet. I remember you who I used to be. You still look the same, but you don't hurt like me. Look at my reflection. Somewhere my affection disappeared. Isn't here. Nothing left to say. Memories, they fading, but I am the one who makes them. So I keep the love close enough to say.
There's a quote that I heard just recently. It says, "It doesn't matter what shape we were born in. Our destiny changes with what we put inside of us throughout life." Have a great week, guys. Take care.